All right, guys, Pixel 3 XL. I think it's about time we set the record straight.
Hey, what's going on? This CKid, and I'm back with more hotness like a third degree. Burn, you learn the words, embedded memory. I'm giving inside tech, it's like a secrecy. Now this is where I was, and this is where I will be. By showing love and likes in the comics, it's basic chemistry. It ain't just a thought, this is what I foresee. Now hit that subscribe button right now and make reality. Let's go.
Hey, what's up guys, CKid here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Pixel 3 XL, where I'm going to be giving you guys my full official review and breakdown of this phone, about what I like, what I dislike, as well as giving you guys the real on this phone. All right guys, so first off, the Google Pixel 3 XL is no doubt one of the best phones that came out this year, period. I put it rank-wise second, right behind the iPhone XS Max, with the Galaxy Note 9, spec-wise being number 3 in my opinion. So why did I rank it in my top 3? Well, let's go ahead and start with the display. The display to me, guys, look clean, and out of the top 3 phones that I just mentioned, this display to me is the brightest and has the best clarity, even over my iPhone XS Max. With video playback on this, whether I'm watching other creator videos or HBO TV shows, this screen output clarity level is solid and definitely deserves some correct praise. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is the design of this phone. Now, the two-tone backing of this phone is just gorgeous in my opinion, and it stands out better than any other smartphone that is trying to copy what Apple is doing with the iPhone. Yes, they finally went with the wireless charging to now having that glass backing, but they took it a step further by giving you out that frosted out glass that you just have to actually feel in your hands in order to appreciate how they made it glass, but doesn't really feel like glass. It's kind of trippy when you have it in your hands, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I know everyone is going crazy over the large notch at the top of this phone, and I get it because it is a bit on the larger side of the notches this year. But again, look at the features that they're able to give you within this notch that other phone manufacturers did not give you. For starters, a wide angle lens. So if selfies is your thing, you can now switch to the wide angle mode to capture more of the background and scenery in your photo. To me, this is a solid feature because now I no longer need to go out and spend money on a selfie stick. I can just use my wide angle camera to get everyone in the shot. Even the button placements that I like here on the side just makes everything convenient with using this phone. Fingerprinting on the back placement is perfect. I like how it is not close to the camera, so you don't have to continue sliding your finger over the camera like you would on something like the Note 9. Now, the last thing about the design that I do wish they would have done was remove the chin at the bottom of the phone to give us more screen real estate. That is the one thing that I like about the XS Max, is having more screen real estate to watch content on. It's a small thing, but it's still on my wish list for the upcoming Pixel 4 that's going to hopefully come next year. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about with you guys are the speakers on this phone. Now, these dual front-facing speakers sound great, and they get extremely loud, and I mean loud. They are even louder than the iPhone XS Max when I tested this out side by side. Having those front-facing speakers really projects the sounds evenly and crisp, and there is nothing negative that I can personally share about these speakers. To me, they sound great, and I think they are definitely better than the iPhone XS Max. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about my experience with Android 9 Pie for a minute. Now, this is my personal opinion coming from iOS. I had zero issues with using Android 9 Pie on this device. I know some people were claiming that it was not the best, it wasn't smooth. Stock Android 9 Pie on the Pixel 3 XL was smooth, fast. I tested this out playing games on it, running multiple apps, app switching, streaming content, taking photos, creating videos. I mean, you name it, I did it on this device, and I'm here to tell you that this OS was legit and I didn't experience any issues at all. Now, on to my favorite feature of this phone, and that is this camera. Now, first off, I love the fact that Google stayed true to the single lens with this phone. Now, I personally don't use the telephoto lens on my iPhone, so personally, I'm actually okay with only having a single lens, and if I want to get those up close shots, then I just move closer to the subject. I think they are doing a great job with combining software and hardware to work well together to create some of the crispiest photos on the internet and in the game. Again, guys, words from my previous video, it is pure magic. Even video quality on the Pixel 3 XL is also great for shooting video. Some of this footage from here was shot using the phone mixed in with the iPhone XS Max, and I stand by my original statement that the Pixel 3 camera is the best smartphone camera in the game, period. I mean, no other camera on a smartphone is taking this quality shots using a single lens in combination with software, so salute to Google for that. I commend you. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the battery life for a moment. This phone's battery life is definitely an all-day battery, no question. I use this phone to the max by using Google Maps for navigation, playing games, watching videos, responding to you guys over on Instagram and Twitter, and it would be like 1:30, 2 a.m. and I would still have about 10 to 15% battery life left. Now, I feel that Google has done a great job with optimizing this phone to gain high performance with not sacrificing battery life. So if you guys are worried about the battery life, then don't, because I felt very comfortable leaving my house without any chargers. Honestly, there's really only one thing that was a negative that stood out to me the most that I didn't like this phone for over the iPhone XS Max, and that was the keyboard. For some reason, every time that I would type using the keyboard, it would switch to like GIFs or emojis and stuff like that when I didn't really press those buttons or that option. But who knows, maybe I could have pressed it and didn't realize it, but I felt like it was very frequent. And if you guys have large fingers, then I feel like the pixels per square inch for each letter on that keyboard is a bit small, and maybe they need to widen it or something. But overall, that was my negative opinion about this phone, is that I really hate the keyboard on here. Overall, guys, this phone here is definitely worth you guys spending your money on. Now, I know what you guys must be thinking out there. Well, Devin, if you enjoy this phone so much, why are you not making it your daily driver? Well, that is a simple answer, because if it wasn't for the Apple iOS ecosystem that works personally best for me with being a creator, then I would no doubt make the Pixel 3 XL my phone of choice this year. I think the features of this phone, the processing speeds, the amazing camera, and just an all-around usability makes this phone a great phone to use. And in my opinion, if you are looking for a phone within the Android ecosystem, this is a phone I would rock, no doubt. Well, guys, that about wraps up my coverage of the Pixel 3 XL. If you guys enjoyed all of the videos that I've done on the Pixel 3 XL, but if you haven't seen all of those, I will have those linked below. Then go ahead and comment below and let me know what are some of the things that you guys personally like about the Pixel 3 XL, or just some things that you don't like about it. You guys know the drill by now. Comment below and let's hang out for a bit down there. If you enjoyed today's video, give this video a thumbs up, as well as consider joining the C Squad by hitting that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you guys definitely stay locked and keep it tuned to the channel, because that premiere of the Rap Tech of the Month Halloween edition is dropping on the channel on Halloween night. So here is a quick teaser to enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I